Can you hear me, guys, now?
Yes, Ratan.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so just execute Chaco version command. It must display 1.2.1. Now my Chaco is ready. Okay, so suppose using Chaco, I want to install something. Suppose I want to install a software called Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code, actually it is a beautiful editor for .NET and other applications. Okay, so how to install? Yeah, this is the first step. Okay, now second step is relaunch PowerShell in admin mode and check Chaco ---- version. Okay, so Chaco ---- version. Now using Chaco, okay, now we can install any software within minutes. Chaco, suppose I want to install something like install Git. Okay, so Git is a software which will be used for connecting to your remote server from your Windows laptop. Okay, so it is very easy. Chaco install -y Git. Okay, so from same PowerShell admin mode, you have to execute all these commands. So is my screen visible?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, now it is very simple. Chaco install -y Git. It is telling that already installed. Okay, so once it is installed, okay, relaunch PowerShell once again. Okay, execute Git -version. Now it is telling that version is Git version is included. Now, in the similar way, okay, I want to install suppose Terraform. I want to install Terraform. Okay, Chaco, sorry, install Terraform. Don't ask me Terraform now. Okay, so because we had to discuss Terraform, just I'm showing installation part. Chaco install Terraform. So just you can Google like this. Just blindly I am not going to write. Okay, simply Google like this. Chaco and the software name. That's all. Terraform. It will give complete command to you. Okay, so just come down. Okay, you will see a command. Are you seeing Chaco install Terraform? Blindly I am not writing. I have shown you. Okay. -y means auto approval. Okay, so this one also I don't execute because in my system already it is there. Okay, I will install one more software for you. So what is that means? Storage Explorer. Okay, it will be used in the forthcoming classes. Just I am showing the installation part. Chaco Storage Explorer. So just come down and you will see a command called Chaco install Microsoft Azure Storage Explorer. I am installing this. Same from PowerShell admin mode. Okay, you must be in admin mode. Then only installation will work. Otherwise, okay, so it will tell the lack of permissions. Install Storage Explorer. -y. Now this is not there in my system.
The PowerShell we have to open in VM or in our system?
In our, if your system is having large capacity anywhere, okay, either you can execute this command in your VM or laptop also. Here I am showing on my laptop. Okay. So here you can launch Windows 2022 server and you can execute all these commands, okay, from your Windows virtual machine also. Whatever commands I'm executing from my local laptop, okay, Windows laptop, okay, you can also execute all these commands from Windows 2022 server.
How did you connect this one from your laptop to the virtual box?
Which virtual box? It is not in virtual box. It is my local laptop.
That's it is local laptop in where we are installing these all. These all installing in the Windows server, right? Virtual box in
it can be Windows. It can be Windows 2022 server or Windows 11 or Windows 7 or Windows 7 or Windows 8. Whatever it may be. Okay, commands are not changed.
Okay, but we need to connect, right? First, we need to connect to the PowerShell to the Windows, right? As we did in Putty.
Forget about Putty. Putty I never installed so far. Even I don't use Putty also. Okay, all my sessions on Git. Okay, but because I have to consider industry needs. Okay, so in the industry everybody is using Git. Till now I did not use any Putty. I have used Git bash. In the last class also I used Git bash. Even I did not, I think in the last class, I directly connected from my laptop. That is by using MSTSC. I think you were present in last class, right? Are you there in the last class?
Yeah. I was there.
Okay. Did I use any Putty in last class?
No.
Not right.
That I understand.
Yeah, MSTSC I have used in the last class.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, no need to connect here. Just which version of Windows you are using? Gafur, which version of Windows you are using?
So Windows 10, sir.
Windows 10 means directly you can go to just type your PowerShell. Okay, no need to connect here. PowerShell window will come here.
Okay.
It can be Windows 10 or 11. Okay, there is no change here. Are you seeing an
Okay.
option called Run as Administrator?
Yeah.
Just click on this. Simple. It will be opened.
Okay, but okay.
Okay, this is how you can install softwares. It is very beautiful tool on Windows virtual machine, which is going to reduce your work also. And by the way, okay, so being a DevOps engineer, you have to minimize to use UI. Okay, as much as possible, you have to use CLI only, command line. Everything you have to do from command line only. Okay, that is must and should. So this is how you can install. So you see, guys, so you can, the same commands will be working on Windows 2022 server, or you can work the same commands either from Windows 7 or 8 or 10 or 11, whatever it may be. But it must be a Windows system. Now what I will do, so I will go to Azure portal. Let us launch a virtual machine. Is this welcome to Azure? Free tier. What it is? Okay, just a minute, guys. I log in via wrong. ready? So for the sake of these Linux commands, we will create a Linux box, Linux virtual machine. Okay. I think on Windows, everything is clear, right? Do you have any questions on Windows?
No.
Thank you. Okay, just to click on virtual machines, create Azure virtual machine. First I am taking Ubuntu. Okay, shall I take Ubuntu or CentOS? Okay, I will take Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, sir.
Ubuntu. Virtual machine name is my VM. Okay, so it can be some region called our India region. I will select our India region, Central India. If Central India is not there, I will take South India. Central India, right? Now just to calm down. Standard, everything is okay for me. Okay, I am taking B1S. It is not required for you because Linux is a not that much huge virtual machine. So you can manage with B1S. So here I want to connect via password. Okay, select password. Okay, username is Azure user. Azure user. Password is password. Right. Now, since I am going to work on 80 and 8080 port number, what I will do, here I will open 80 port number because we are going to install some softwares. So those softwares will be running on, okay, 80 port number. That is why I opened 80 also. 80 and along with the 22 port number. Okay, so from here, just review place create. Create. Okay, already in the previous class I told, when you create a virtual machine, irrespective of operating system, okay, these many components are associated. Okay, network security group, IP address, okay, public IP, a virtual network is created, and a network interface card is created, and this is finally virtual machine. Go to resource. So click on connect. Okay, so directly you need not to have this. So once the installation of Git is completed in your system, I have shown you, right? Okay, just select Git. SSH username I have given as Azure user @ okay, and copy paste the IP address. So where you can see copy IP address? See, are using in the overview section. In the overview blade, select public IP address. Okay, and paste it over here. Say yes. Now we are inside the virtual machine. So is the screen visible clearly, or shall I change color?
I think that would be great if you can change the color. Yeah.
Foreground is selection host background. Background is this one. Okay. Foreground. Which one shall I say? Shall I not? Is it visible to you? Shall I select other one? Apply. About. Apply and save. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Now directly execute the commands. Since we are not root users, okay, add sudo
कंपास मध्ये ठेव
update.
कंपास मध्ये ठेव तिथं बॅगेत तसं ठेवू नको बा साईडला ते पडून जाईल कंपास मध्ये ठेव जा
Now sudo apt update is over, right? Install -y Apache 2. Right. Now check whether it is running or not. Sudo systemctl. Okay. Status Apache 2. Are you seeing it is active and running? On the top, it is showing that it is active and running. Yeah. And we have to verify from browser also. Okay. So how to verify from browser? Select this public IP address and copy it in the Chrome browser window. Are you seeing it is visible? Apache 2 Ubuntu page is working. Now, what I will do, we will launch one Java application. Okay. So generally what happens, remember, so I will briefly explain, and at the time of DevOps, we will discuss completely. So for time being, let me explain few things here. In the reality, what happens? So developer first writes the code. Okay. So just imagine this is my developer system. This is only brief explanation. Okay, when we start DevOps sessions, I will explain it clearly. Okay, just imagine that this circle is developer mission. At the end of the day, every developer is going to submit code into some area that is called as some source code management system. Source code management system. Right. So this is source code management system or version control system, whatever it may be, Git or Azure repos, whatever it may be. And from source code management system, what happens? The code will be moved. Sorry. The code will be moved. The code is promoted to next area that is called as build environment. This is build environment actually. Now the build environment is going to compile your code and test your code. Finally, it is going to create one artifact. So generally, the artifacts are something like jar files. Okay. Jar files or var files in case of Java. In case of .NET, DLL files will be created. In case of C++, exe files are there. Now, once my artifact is created, so generally, so we are going to store artifact into some shared storage. Okay, the shared storage can be something like Azure storage account, AWS S3 bucket. Okay, in your organization might be some shared storage like Jet drive, F drive. Okay, SAN, NAS, these are called as shared storages. So here, this is shared storage. Just imagine like this. Now I have one Java artifact that I will show. Okay, so I will go to my AWS account. Location can be anything, guys. Okay, location can be Azure storage account. Okay, it can be any remote URL, whatever it may be. Location is not important. From that location, you must be able to download the artifact. How to download it, I will show. How to download and how to run a Java application, you will see it. So here in AWS, we have something like S3. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Okay, here I have many buckets over here. I have one bucket here, SKIT services. So here we have two Java applications. One is Spring Pet Clinic, other one is Game of Life. So I am taking something like Spring Pet, copy URL. Okay, just I copied the URL. This is my Azure virtual machine. From here, execute a command called sudo wget. Wget means this is to download your artifact. This is URL part. Okay, so here one more thing. To run this application, I need to install Java software also. Sudo apt update. Sudo apt install -y open JDK -11 JDK -y is given, right? Where do we use cargo installer? What is this cargo? Where do we can use cargo install? What is meant by cargo install? I don't know. This is for your Git installation, right? Git installation directly you can execute Chaco install Git. Okay, set up Chaco. From Chaco you are able to install everything easily. From now onwards, do that activity. Don't download and install separately. Okay, first set up Chaco. Okay, from Chaco, using Chaco you can install any software. Forget about the old approach. Old approach is okay, downloading and installing. That is the oldest approach. From now onward, okay, use Chaco.
So if we will use Chaco, so in that case, does it keep the software somewhere else in Windows or any VM in Windows?
What is that? Where we what you are speaking?
It download and install, right?
Yeah, it will be downloaded.
Yeah, no, when we use Choco, so it's download, then it install. So does it keep somewhere else the software or online
Yeah, it will
directly?
keep somewhere in a chocolatey folder. Okay, that will be kept. After that only, okay, it will install. From that copy, it will install.
Okay.
Okay, now I installed Java also and check version Java -- version. Okay, so Java is working perfectly. Now execute a command called Java -jar. Okay, I have downloaded one application, right? Just now I have shown you. Are you seeing spring.jar? Okay, I will show how to generate this file in Docker class sessions. Okay, so there is a Docker file. So there we are going to generate this Docker spring.jar. So there I will show how to generate this file. Up to that, Java -jar spring.jar. Okay, so before that we have to do one more activity also. We have to open some port number here. What is the port number that we have to open here? In Azure, go to networking in Azure virtual machine. Here are you seeing inbound rules? Click on inbound rules. Open 8080. Okay, just I opened 80 only. So I am opening 8080 port number also. Click on this. Now run this application. See what happens here. So are you seeing this application is running? Since you are running this application, we must be able to access this application from browser. Okay. Now, this is my port number. What is the port number? This is a public IP address. Sorry, public IP address. Guys, I am pinging this in chat window. You can also test it. I pinged in the chat window. Just test it from your side. Add 8080 port number. Are you seeing some pages coming here? For you, it is working.
I not received that IP.
Yes, sir. It's showing an application, sir.
It's showing the application.
Yep, it's like the looks like a pet application or something, you
Yes.
know. And
Yeah, this is developed in actually Spring Boot.
Oh, it's actually quite fast too, you know. So
Do you have received this 29.183.143.56? Did you not receive this? Add 8080 at the end because that will be running on 8080 port number. Now, let us terminate it by pressing Ctrl C. Now here we have Apache 2 is also installed, right? Now in Apache 2, so what is the default folder actually? Sudo /var www, okay, HTML. Yeah, this is the default folder. I think in the last class I have shown you, right? Sudo ls. There must be a space, right? Are you seeing index.html? Okay. So for Apache 2, the default location is /var/www/html. Now what I will do, I will create a new file here. Okay. vi welcome.html. So here what I will do, I will create a new file, HTML. HTML. Just I am showing how to deploy our application. Okay, so the default home page is this one, right? The default home page of this one is Apache 2 is this page, Apache 2 Ubuntu page. So will I able to change this default page? Definitely. Okay, how to change? Are you seeing a location where www here? It is highlighting. Where www HTML index.html. When you are able to change that one, okay, so you can change it. Now here I am writing something like body bg color. Okay, in the last class we have deployed one HTML application in Windows 2022. Have you remembered? Have you remembered or not?
Yeah.
Apache 2
Yes, we remember.
server. Okay, close H1. H1. This is Azure DevOps session. Okay. Now here quit from this editor. How to quit from this editor? Press escape, say WQ and come out. And I am going to copy this welcome.html file where sudo cp.html/var/www html. Okay. Welcome.html. Now have a look of this file. See what happens here. Just refresh it. Refresh, and what is the file name? File name is welcome.html. Are you seeing some color has come?
No need to put port number here.
No, port number is not required because the 80 is the default port number. Okay, in case of other port number, you have to specify clearly. Only 80 for 80, you know, no need to specify any port number. Did you get my point? Someone is asking, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For the 80 port number, you need not to mention port number. Okay. If it is other than 80, you have to specify other port number. So like in the previous example, I have substituted on port number called 8080, right? Okay. So if it is other than 80, you have to specify it clearly.
Okay, sir.
So what is the difference between these two, 80 and 8080?
So these are port numbers. Generally, a computer system will be running on, a computer system will run many applications, right? Okay, my computer system might run application server, database server, web server, mail server. Okay, but how you identify every application? I want to identify one application, right? So to identify application, generally we are going to use port numbers. Okay, so it comes with practice. Okay, otherwise you can Google for it. 80 is a default port number for Nginx Apache 2, and Tomcat 9 8080 port number. Jenkins 8080 port number. Okay, my Spring Pet Clinic application will be running on 8080 port number. Okay, completely they are going to mention in documentation.
Okay.
Otherwise, simply you can query this. What is the Apache to port number? Simply it is going to display that 80. Okay, someone is asking, is it clear now?
Yeah, yes, Shiva.
Okay. So I am going to give one assignment to you. Just try it. Okay, if it is not possible, we will see. Launch one CentOS VM. Install, okay, HTTPD. Check whether HTTPD runs. Okay, just use these steps. I executed, right? These steps only. It is very simple.
So I think we have already did this, sir. I think we have already did this.
No. We have done on Ubuntu. I did on Ubuntu. Okay, so you have to do it on CentOS.
All student might have done this. No problem.
Do this activity. Okay. So if any questions are there, you can ask me. Otherwise, I will stop it for today. Tomorrow we will connect again with same link.
So, Shiva, I have one question. We are use Azure or AWS to create
Azure only.
VM?
No, Azure only. No AWS.
Okay.
We don't use AWS because it is not AWS, right? It is Azure
Yeah.
only. We are doing everything from,
But here
everything from
we have
Azure
to
only.
download Git bash first.
Git bash you have to download. I have shown you, right? How to download Git bash I have shown you, right? Here in the steps also given completely. In the notes I have mentioned. Are you seeing a Chaco install Git? Before that, how to set up Chaco?
Yeah, okay. That will also require admin rights, right?
Everything, if you want to install something, you need to launch PowerShell in admin mode.
Okay.
And here I have taken one Java application, right? Download. Okay. Create a Ubuntu VM and launch the VM and download SPC application. Okay. So what is the path of SPC application? I am going to give path. It is publicly accessible. You and me, anyone on the internet will be able to access this URL. Okay, you can download it, you can test it. In the notes also I will mention. Okay. So what is that? So what are the steps I did here? From Ubuntu. Okay, from which user? Azure user. What are the steps I did? Sudo wget. This is the URL. And after that, what I did? I installed Java, right? Install Java as shown below. Sudo apt update. Without Java, it will not work. Sudo apt install -y open JDK -11 JDK -y. And then run this one Java -jar spc.jar. Okay, so do all these activities and don't forget to remove everything from portal or once you complete your work, because once you make a habit of keeping as it is, okay, in free tier it is okay, but from second month onwards you must be very careful. So here I am removing my resource group. Okay, how to
How to
remove
convert
resource
the
group?
subscription from to pay as you?
See, I joined a little late today. Just an overview of the just quickly from that notepad. Just tell me the overview in 2 minutes. Terraform is mentioned.
Terraform is nothing, just I have shown installation part. Today just we have been working on something like here. We have launched one Windows system. Okay. So on my laptop, I am installing everything. Okay.
What is
So
this
if you want to
Choco
do these
management?
activities on Windows virtual machine, you can launch Windows 2022 as like in last class, and you can execute all these commands. I have set up Choco. By using Choco, I installed Git to Terraform. Okay, just I have shown some softwares how to install Choco. Then I created one Ubuntu virtual machine. There I executed few commands here like this. Just go through the recording. If any questions are there in the next class, you can ask me. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys. We meet again tomorrow at the same time.
Shiva,
Yes.
can you add my number in WhatsApp group?
So when did you take your registration? Have you completed your registration?
Yes, I completed already.
Shiva Kumar, Shivam Kumar.
My name is Venkat.
Venkat. Okay. When did you complete your formalities today itself?
No, 2 weeks back. I joined first batch. I think.
Okay. And okay. I will add you. Share your number.
Okay, I'm typing here.
Once explain how to get Azure free tier. Go to portal.azure.com. There select get free tier and keep ready with your debit credit card and your one email ID, mobile number, and fill up the details and enter your card particulars. Within minutes, your account is activated. Srinivas Sallu.
Yes, sir.
Just filling up those details. It is just like our Gmail account creation, Facebook account creation. That's all. It is not more than that.
Sir, but by default, we are giving authority to Microsoft to auto debit the amount up to 2 lakhs from our account.
It will auto debit automatically.
Yeah, if by mistake anyone has launched the virtual machine and he kept as it is, then it will get redirected automatically from his account.
So like it will deduct it, but not this this amount. It will show like how much amount per hour
You are eligible.
claims.
How much amount for how much amount you are eligible? That is going to show it. But within first 1 month, it does not deduct anything.
Right, because there are like some amount are created for like demo.
14,500. Right.
Okay, thank you guys. Tomorrow link is changing. Okay, so if you are really interested, if you don't register so far, please go and register. From tomorrow onwards, new link will be
Zoom link or go
the next session.
Zoom link or go to tomorrow.
I will share anyhow, whatever it may be, go to our Zoom. I will inform you. Anyhow, you are going to get in WhatsApp and your mails also. Okay.
Okay.
I pinged my number.
Okay, I will add you.
Okay, bye.